the completion of the physical recount of votes cast at the March 2 general and regional elections, the Guyana Elections Commission has moved on to the second phase of the process, which will be undertaken by the Chief Elections Officer. Here is Alexis Rodney with that story.
In line with the National Recount Order, Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield is now in the process of compiling a report of the recount, which includes all valid votes cast in the elections. The CEO's report will also include the observation report emanating from the 10 electoral districts under review. According to the gazetted recount order, the Commission, upon receipt of the CEO's report, will deliberate and will advise whether the CEO should use the data to compile another report that could be used for the declaration of credible results. As it stands, the Commission has not yet declared a winner of the March 2, 2020 general and regional elections, as it still has to determine the credibility of that process. The National Recount, a request by His Excellency President David Granger, is aimed at establishing whether the votes cast on March 2 were done in a fair, free, and credible manner. Based on the recount and the host of irregularities unearthed, the APNU AFC coalition believes that the process was in no way credible. A summary of the irregularities has shown close to 8,000 instances of fraud, affecting 1,222 of the 2,339 ballot boxes. Together, a total of 257,173 votes have been affected, the government has calculated. Discovered during the recount too was the absence of some 540 certificates of employment and 1,337 oaths of identity. Due to the missing poll books, there are some 932 unverifiable oaths. There are also some 36 official lists of electors that are missing. The recount has also uncovered 560 unstamped ballots and 528 missing poll books. 63 persons who are dead were discovered to have voted, along with 4,171 persons who were out of the country during that time. 326 persons without any form of ID were also allowed to vote. The coalition is adamant that in the name of transparency and fairness, the Guyana Elections Commission cannot use the affected votes to declare the process free and fair. It has cited the instances of the lower east coast of the Marara, where a total 41 ballot boxes were tabulated, although the votes in those boxes have so far not been validated. The Commission has so far been unable to find any of the statutory documents to determine the validity of those ballots. On Sunday, GECOM Commissioner Vincent Alexander said there is sufficient evidence before the Commission that suggests that the March 2 elections were not credible. For InfoHub, Alexis Rodney.